Hi, this is Keith Weaver with the Top Executive Strategy Podcast, where CEOs, COOs, and business owners share strategies for better success. This is 6 questions in 9 minutes because the best strategies are concise business advice. And so we're going to be concise and get to our guest today with question number one. In a few sentences, tell us who you are and what you do.
Well, Keith, I help courageous leaders move from good to great and achieve outstanding business and personal results. And I do that through the leadership development, high performing team workshops, and executive coaching that my company and I provide. Essentially, I take out the junior high and bring the human in. And as for me, I'm a business owner, 14 years, a mother of 3 adult boys, author of 2.5 books, keynote speaker, facilitator, coach, ballroom dancer, classical musician. There you go.
Sounds like you stay pretty busy.
Indeed.
So, question number two, what's the best thing about being a business leader?
Oh my goodness. Well, it's the hardest I've ever worked. Corporate life was easy by comparison, but I love my work, my team, my clients. I get to meet amazing people. And Keith, I've traveled the world and I've worked with more than 15,000 leaders, 20 countries on 6 continents. And I think that is what's been transformational for me. And I get to design these amazing experiences and programs that help my clients to get better together. I couldn't ask for more.
Very well said. All right. So, question number three. I hear from other leaders that their people strategy can often be more complicated, time consuming than their actual business strategy and designing and running their business. Your thoughts on that?
I couldn't agree more. You can't be successful in business or life unless you are successful in cultivating winning relationships. And it's often that mislabeled soft skills, i.e., your people strategy, that helps you to deliver or will make you miss the hard results in business success. I actually started in finance, Keith, 15 years working with companies around the world, and none of them failed because they had a bad product or service. Invariably, what held them back from delivering the results that their cash flow forecasts or their dreams aspire to was a lack of alignment, the politics silos and turf wars, the infighting within the company. So if you don't invest in your people strategy, you're more than guaranteed not to meet your business strategy.
Very true. Very true. All right. Question number four. What strategy would you like to share with other business leaders today?
Well, it's about the importance of identifying and investing in your ally relationships. And for the people listening to this conversation, Keith, they can just reflect on the last few weeks. 3 key questions. One, have you been blindsided by the words or actions of a colleague? Have you been hesitant in making a key business decision? And have you been guarded in your opinion? And if you've answered yes to one or more of those, I can tell you right now, you need to invest in your people strategy and you need to nurture your professional relationships. And that means sitting down and thinking about what is it that we're trying to achieve professionally and personally. Who are the people who can directly help or hinder? Even if you're a solopreneur, you are still dependent on others for your success. And then you need to nurture those relationships, literally one conversation at a time, ideally before you need something and you need their help. Because it's easy to be an ally on the good days when things are going well. The true test for all of us is years like 2020, when things are going off the rails, where opinions differ, where emotions are raised and the stakes are high. You need to know who can you rely on to help you to navigate through that storm. And if you're not sure, then either read my book, Cultivate, or call me. But ultimately, take action today because every investment you make in your professional relationships will reap benefits for you and your team and your business in the longer term.
You definitely have to add to that emotional and relationship bank account. So, like you said, when it comes time that you need to withdraw from it, there's something to withdraw because you've added
Exactly.
to it. So,
Yes.
I also like the 3 questions that you asked. Very poignant questions, also.
Thanks.
So, question number five: what other successful business owners or CEOs like yourself would you like to maybe acknowledge here, or you think would be good on the podcast?
Oh my goodness, I am forever devouring insights from other leaders, but top of mind comes Leader Citroen. based here in Colorado, one of the most insightful personal branding experts, and also dedicates a lot of time and resources to supporting transitioning military veterans. Her new book, Success After Service, is one that we should all grab for personal insights and to help those who serve. And I also recently stumbled across and learned from Erin Weed. She was a recent guest on our Corporate Bartender series. She's a TEDx speaker, but she talked about the difference between transparency and authenticity and how we can all lead from our head, our heart, and our core. And of course, I love Anything and Everything by Brene Brown, Courage and Vulnerability.
Some really good ideas there and suggestions, and as far as books as well. Not only that we can talk to people, but read and gain a lot of insight from the things that they've written as well. So just kind of a six final fun question. Tell me about one of your favorite past boss.
Well, I'm actually going to take my current bosses and colleagues. That would be Eric and Ruby with me here at SkyeTeam. And I think my message is if leadership and work isn't fun, then you're doing it wrong. And here at SkyeTeam, we have 8 corporate values. 4 of them are based around fun. And without Eric and Ruby, it wouldn't be fun. And they are my allies and vice versa, which means we have each other's backs on the good days and the bad days. We challenge each other. We have healthy competition where we are trying to outdo each other, but we learn and grow and raise our game together. And it also means we can be our authentic selves, which means we bring a more powerful experience and build lasting relationships with our clients and partners. So my heart and my shout out goes to Eric and Ruby, best bosses and best colleagues.
Well, great. It sounds like it. It's not a past boss, but we'll take it. That works just as well. So it has been fun having you on today. Before we leave, can you tell people how they might be able to connect with you or get a hold of you?
Of course. Well, they can find me at skyeteam.com. That's SKYE team.com. But you can also find me on LinkedIn and I will respond to requests. That's the advantage of having an unusual name. And of course, if you check out either of my books, you can learn more about me and read it with the English accent now that you know that's what goes with it.
That would make a difference, wouldn't it? So, well, great. Again, appreciate you taking time. Great having you on. And this is Keith Weaver with the Top Executive Strategy Podcast. And for more insights and to follow us, you can find us on LinkedIn at Weaver Business Coaching, or you can follow us and listen to us on your favorite podcast platform. And we wish you the best success.